So today's gonna be a fun day. I think there's about 23 bridges, it said. It's early, so I need more coffee. But it's a beautiful day, and we're gonna get an early start making our way up. Are you excited, Foxos? Hi, Fox. Hi. I'm definitely more awake now. Had a little bit more coffee this morning. So we're making our way north up the ICW. Stay tuned. In this episode, we're gonna share our next step and why we are headed north. In fact, I know it is the wrong time of year to be heading north, but we're crazy. What can we say? So Lake Sylvia has been awesome. It's so flat in there. It almost feels like you're not on a boat. But it's definitely a good spot to anchor here in Fort Lauderdale.
Hi!
Is it nice having your first mate back?
It is. It is. You know this boat so well. We run this boat beautifully together, so yeah, it's always easier doing this together.
Bridge day. So I'm inside with my trusty book with all the different times for openings of the bridge. We're coming up to one that is only 12-foot clearance, so we definitely need to open that one up because we don't want to hit Starlink. But that one, it only opens on 15 minutes past the hour and 45 past the hour. So we're trying to time it so we get there in time. Right now, Navionics has us arriving at that bridge at 12:13. So fingers crossed we make it in time to get through it, otherwise we have to wait half an hour doing circles. So again, fingers crossed.
I'm just gonna smile, not gonna say nothing.
We've been waked by so many big fast power boats, and there is a speed limit along most of these areas where it says no wake. And look at that wake, it's hitting the wall. Some people, just because you have a fast boat doesn't mean you have to go fast.
Or at least look behind you once in a while. And when you realise you're going to go past someone, maybe just back off and time it so that you don't completely trash someone else's vessel. We understand everyone's got different uses of their vessels, different speeds, but if you want to go really fast, just on the other side there, it's called the Atlantic Ocean, and it's completely wide open, and you're more than welcome to use it.
At least now we are on the catamaran, so it's not as bad as it used to be. But I remember coming down here in old Barefoot, and man,
that was terrible. That was really bad.
Really bad. We would swing back and forth. So this isn't too bad. How many bridges do I have open?
To be honest, I reckon we might have actually just made that. I might have had to remove Starlink, but I think the panels would have cleared the middle of that bridge.
You reckon?
Yeah, we would have tried if we got stuck. Taking Starlink off gives us another 1.5 foot at least.
Yeah, but the stumpy mast.
Yeah, but that would give me a good indication if I need to stop. And that could also be taken down quite quickly.
There's an iguana on the rock. Big guy. Not really a rock, but.
Atlantic Avenue Bridge, Atlantic Avenue Bridge. That's Barefoot. Yeah, thanks for the opening. Have a good day.
But a lot of these properties are very low to the water. It is high tide now, but during The storm surge from Hurricane Nicole that just came through this area, I wonder if any of these houses got any flooding or anything, because there was supposed to be a 4.5, 5 foot storm surge. The same one that wiped out our plans. So speaking about the storm surge wiping out our plans, our original plan when we came to the States was we were going to go up to Georgia. That has now changed. We are going to go across Lake Okeechobee and cross over to the west coast of Florida. So we're looking forward to doing something a little bit different. So that's why we're making our way north to Stuart. As we're making our way up, I think it was a total of 23 bridges that we had to do today. Luckily, most of them we could slide right underneath because of the obvious no mast on the boat. But we did have to wait for some of them, but we did make quite good time. As we were making our way up, it was so much fun to play with our new Insta360 X3 camera. It's so cool. I wonder if you can tell the difference of when we filmed with the Insta versus just the standard GoPro. So we're a little bit on edge this morning because we were coming out the ICW and Davy took one corner a little bit tight and we actually grounded. So Navionics said it was supposed to be 5 foot, but it was definitely more like 3.5. But we managed to get off. We were absolutely fine. It was all sandy, so no damage is done. But now that we're a little bit on edge, coming up the ICW, I took a picture of it, but there's like land right in the middle of the channel. So we went really slow over that section. I think they need to update the charts because that's not accurate. But still, it makes you a little bit shaky. I just told them about grounding.
What do you mean? That wasn't me.
Don't cut corners.
Well, there was a sound in there that someone had generously put onto Navionics to tell us that it was 5 feet deep. It's not anymore. So we have adjusted that sounding on Navionics to 3.5. And yeah, I won't be cutting corners quite as much anymore. But anyway, it was very light and it was just on sand anyway, so no issues whatsoever.
I should also say that we are in Lake Worth Creek. Heading up towards Jupiter. We spent the night in North Palm Beach, which was great. Nice and calm. And now we're headed up to Stuart today. So one of our patrons has generously got us a marina for the night. So this is going to be the first time we're staying in a marina for a while. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. So before we make it to the marina, we do have a long day ahead of us. So we've left from North Palm Beach this morning. Headed up to Stuart. So it's about 30 nautical miles up the ICW. So this gives us a lot of time to practice with our new Insta360 camera. It's really wicked, some of the shots you can get with it, but it's definitely going to take some practice. We just want to say a massive thank you to our patrons. We're trying to always get better and better and produce the best quality videos we can for you. And our patrons help us do that by getting new camera gear and keeping our equipment up to date. This camera is wicked, so a massive thank you again, guys. We really, truly appreciate it. If you would like to become a patron, I'll put the link down in the description below. And let us know what you think of this camera. We are in love with it. Alright, so here we are coming into the St. Lucie Inlet. And we're making our way.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we're in Stuart. Do you miss the waters of the Bahamas?
Yeah, I like the Bahamas water so much better because you can actually read the water. The seven shades of blue, basically. Whereas here we've got about 4 shades of brown. It doesn't make any sense.
So up in front of us, there is a big power boat, and it's kind of nice. He's going the same way we are. So because this is new territory to us, it's nice to be able to follow someone else. On Navionics, it says there's lots of shoaling in this area. So it's just nice to see that another boat isn't hitting bottom as he's going. We've already touched bottom once today, so we don't want to do it again. Is that right?
We didn't touch bottom. When did we touch the bottom? Did you get it on? Did you get anything like that on video? I didn't see anything.
No, it wasn't.
What do you reckon, guys? Need evidence for that sort of accusation. That's terrible.
What's the rule though? all boaters doing the ICW. There's two types of people. So the people who touch bottom and the people who lie about it. It's the same with people scuba diving in wetsuits. Two types of people. The people who pee in your wetsuit and the people who lie about it. It's just something you do. So we're getting close to our last bridge for the day. And this one does have to open for us. There's a queue of boats, so hopefully we'll make it.
Oh, we should make it now. We've got to the back of the queue. I wasn't sure a minute ago, so we did turn her into a power cat for a moment.
Faster power cat. So there's actually 3 bridges that are really close together. This is the first of the 3. It's the new Roosevelt Bridge, which is 65 feet. But we had to stay really close to the starboard side because there was a lot of boat traffic, and the boats coming through the opposite way had the right of way. And there was a couple really big power boats that were coming through, so we had to give way to them. Luckily there was enough space, but we were so close to the side. After that there was the railroad bridge, and then there's the new Roosevelt Bridge, which says it has 14 feet clearance, but it looks a little bit less than that. So we got a delivery.
Alright guys, so we got Michael back here with us. I shouldn't say back here. This time he's come to see us instead of me coming to see him in Tennessee. He's going to give some tips as well about crossing Lake Okeechobee because he's done it.
You might want to duck a little bit.
I'm next to Davy now.
Anyway, there are loads and loads of stuff here. So we got the scooters from Go Tracks. Michael has been a little bit of a delivery station for us, a postal address. All sorts of stuff has turned up. Plus, we've got a new freezer to go on the boat, a portable freezer. And Michael, he went and filled it up with food for us. So yeah, let's get this unloaded, and maybe we can enjoy a glass of wine with Michael. My favourite sweets in the whole wide world is Haribo sweets. We are literally, Michael has filled us up. Michael, and also thank you Puddin for sorting us out like this. So we've got, it's a lot of food here. It's gonna get us, we can't tell you where we're going. So.
What are those? T-Rex cake bites? T-Rex party cake bites. Even better.
Got your Swiss Miss with marshmallows.
Hot chocolate.
And some water.
Oh, some drink things.
And then these are pretty good. Flowers, because it was 38 when I left the house.
Yeah.
And did you see these?
Yep, those are huge.
Bacon wrapped chicken breasts stuffed with pork sausage.
Oh, we didn't tell you we're going vegetarian, did we?
That's why you ordered a whole freezer full of meat. Yeah.
We hope you've enjoyed this week's episode. We have been blown away this week being here in Stewart on the dock. We've met so many people who watch our channel and love what we're doing. We really hope we can meet more of you along the way and as we make our way up the west coast of Florida. So feel free to reach out on either Facebook or Instagram. We're a little bit more current on Facebook with our posts of where we are. So feel free to reach out if you are along the west coast of Florida, and maybe we'll get a chance to meet you in person. Stay tuned for next week's episode. So this is the last bridge that we need to have open for us. It has 9 foot and all the rest we can slide right under. So we woke up this morning and it was a little bit chilly being in Florida. So we've decided to come to a thrift store to try and find jeans for Davy. We searched the men's section, there was nothing, but I found a pair of jeans in the women's section and he tried them on and they actually fit him. So Davy is a women's size 10. Ugly Christmas sweater. Are we at a dog park?